Hello everyone, I'm from Learnitor.com. Today we are going to solve ninth problem of LeetCode, which is easy problem of palindrome number. So let's read the problem. So there is a given an integer x, return true if x is a palindrome and false otherwise. Let's check what is the palindrome. So an palindrome is an integer when it reads the same forward and backward. Like for example, 121 is a palindrome while 123 is not. So when we are reading the word 121 like forward and backward, it is both are the same. So this is the palindrome. Similarly, this is also palindrome. And if you can see like 123, so in reverse order, backward way, we can read it 321, so which is not palindrome. So this is like similar to like strings also, like ABA and ABBA. So this is the palindrome, but ABC when we are seeing it from the reverse CBA, which is not a palindrome. So this is called the palindrome numbers. And here we are considering only the numbers. So we are not considering strings. So they have given the example. So first example is 121. So it is saying true because we can see it is same from forward and backward. In example 2, x is minus 121. So from left to right, it's reads like minus 121, but right to left, it is like 121 and minus. So it is not palindrome. Similarly, for 10, it is like it reads like 01, so it is not palindrome. And we have considered like we are getting the inputs from this to this minus 2 raised to 31 till the 2 raised to 31 minus 1. So how we can solve this question? So first thing in my mind is like considering the edge cases. So what will be the edge cases? Like if x is exactly equal to 0, then we have to return true because this means 0 is the itself is the palindrome number. Or if we have the x which is means given inputted integer is less than 0, means it is a negative number. Like in the example they have shown like minus 121. We will take same example. So in that case, it is not palindrome because it comes like this. So whatever the negative numbers, these uh, are not palindrome. Okay, so this is the our edge cases, and similarly there is one more edge cases, like if x is equal to 10, or for example means number will be 10, 20, 30, 100, 140, like this. So for these numbers, like its palindrome will be 01 or 02, 03. So the number which is divisible by 10, which is also not a palindrome, because in the reverse order it is giving the different number. So this will be all for the cases. So you can verify it with the many examples, means with your examples like 1000, means anything which is divisible by 10. So these are the edge cases. And then let's check how we can solve these question. So when we are seeing like palindrome, so we can read it from forward and backward with the same way. So means whatever the number is given to us, so if we write like reverse of that, so it should be equal. So number should be exactly equal to its reverse of the number, that particular given number. So in this code, we have to write how we can find out the reverse of the number. And particularly that number, we have to check whether it is exactly equal to the given number or not. So this is the our logic. So first is like find out reverse of the number. In the second step, we can compare reverse of the number with original number. And whatever the result, we will return it like true, false, right? So these are the ways. So how we can so first step is like find out the reverse of the number. So how we can find out the reverse of the number. So if any number, if we got like here it is 121, or let's say take more bigger number, 1221. Okay, so in this case, like how we can find out the reverse of the number. So you know about like the percentage sign in the coding. So whenever we are using the percentage sign, it is giving the reminder of that. So when we are doing that for the particular number, so we do for this one, so then it will give the 1. Okay, so this is the particular reminder for this one. So let's consider this as the reverse. Okay, then what we can do, like we can divide this 121 with 10, which give us 122. Okay, then we can do 122 percentage of 10, which gives us the reminder of that, which is 2. So what we can do, so earlier whatever the reverse we have, we can multiply it with 10. So and plus we can give it the reminder. here reminder is 1 and reverse is 1. So reminder is 2. So reverse 1 into 10 is 10. So it's like original reverse number is 1, 1 into 10 plus reminder which we are getting, which is 2. So now we got the number 12. Okay. So what we have to do, like whatever the number, so this number we got, we have to divide by 10. So we got 12. Okay. So 12 percentage 10, then we will get a reminder as 2. So what we can do, like this is the formula reverse into 10 plus reminder. So reverse is 12, which is 12 into 10 is 120, right? And the reminder of that is 2. So which will give 122. So then we have to divide 12 by 10, which gives number as 1. Then 1 percentage of 10, reminder gives us as a 1. Then we have to use the formula 122 into 10 plus 1, which is gives us like 120, 1221. So this reverse of the number and the original number is exactly equal to, is exactly same. So this is the palindrome number. So we can return the true. Okay. So let's check once again what we have did with the one more example. So let's take one example as a 123. So what we are doing original numbers reminder. We are the first finding out the reminder of the original number. Okay. Then whatever the reverse we are having. So currently we will initialize reverse with the 0. Okay. So whatever the reverse we are having, we will multiply with 10 and we add the reminder in that. Okay. And whatever the number we have, we will just divide it by 10. Okay. So here it is a number reverse, and for sake of simplicity, we reminder we use here and then reverse. So here number is 123. So reminder of 123 is due with 10 is 3, and currently means initialize it with 0, but with this reverse, so this formula reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus reminder, it will give us reverse as a 3. Okay, then what we are doing, we are dividing it by 10, right? Then what we are doing for this one, the reminder will be 2, and what we are doing 3, we are using this formula reverse into 10 plus reminder. So reverse into 10, 3 into 10 is 30 plus 2, 32. Okay, then we are dividing number with 10, 12 divided by 10, which gives us 1. Reminder of that number is 1. Then reverse, we multiply it by 10, which is gives us reverse into 10 is 320 plus reminder 321. So which is gives us this number, and number divided by 10, which gives us number 0. So here we stop whenever we are getting exactly equal to 0 number or the less than that number. So this is our formula. So let's write the code for this one in C++. Okay. So first what we have to check, we have to use the edge cases. So number is for negative numbers are not palindrome. So if x is less than 0, which gives us the negative number, then we can go ahead with and return not true. We have to return false over here. And similarly, the number which is divisible by 10, then in that case we have to return as a false. So here we have to use one more more condition. So for the 10 divisible number also we have to return false. So if x percent 10, which is gives us like exactly 0, then we return false. Okay, so we can combine both of these conditions so that it will reduce our code with the or. So in this OR case, like if x is less than 0 means negative numbers, and x we are checking the percentile of that of 10, which is exactly equal to 0, then we are returning the false in this case. So this will be the base case. Then let's find out the reverse. So here I am taking the unsigned integer because unsigned integer will be all positive and it will be range means double of that. Like so for the normal integer it has a range like -2 raised to 31. So for the cases like these things, like if it is going beyond the integer limits, then in that case our code will not work. So currently I'm misusing the unsigned integer, so that means my integer range will be more than that. So for the normal integer it is like -2 raised to 31 till 2 raised to 31 minus 1, and for the unsigned integer it's like 0 to and it has the more range. So for that it will work. We can also use like long over here also. Long is also work as a data type. So this thing you need to take care in your means coding interview questions. Okay, so I just use the integer number initialize with our given integer, because we are processing this integer and then at the end we have to compare it with the reverse of the number, so we have to store it at somewhere. And I'm using like if while no will be should be greater than 0. In that case only it will work for that while loop. If it is not, then it will come in outside of the loop. So first we'll find out like a reminder, so a number of like 10. Then what we have to do, we have to calculate reverse into 10 plus reminder. Okay, so whatever the pseudocode for this, like which we already discussed for the finding out the reverse of that number. So reverse is equal to 0, we have initialized, and reminder we have to find out. Then reverse is equal to reverse into 10 plus reminder, and number is equal to number divided by 10 we have to do. So we do like number divided by 10, and at the end we have to return whether x is exactly equal to reverse of the number. So here I am checking whether x exactly equal to reverse of that number. So if it is a true, then it will return true. If it is false, then it will return false. So let's run this code and check whether it work for the given test cases or not. So it worked for the all the test cases. So this is false, this is also false, and this is true. Okay, so I need to use this. Um, so here we have to also consider the if x exactly equal to 0, then we have to return true in that case, because here 0 case is also checking, because 0% of 10 means reminder of that thing is 0 itself, so it will give the false. So we will run this edge case, so which is this x exactly equal to 0 edge case we have not considered earlier, so we have to consider this thing, and it work for all of the cases. And let's submit our code. And it work, it beats the 60% of the code. So let's check what will be the highest complexity. So in that case also they have used the same thing, whether if x is less than 0 or not, x not equal to 0 in each cases, and they have did the same similar thing over here. So this is our code, and yeah, so I hope you like this code, and I hope you understood this question.